Hello everybody, welcome to the Kukli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so today we're going to have a look at this. This is the Jääkäripuukko 140 in stainless steel. So, I've had this knife a long time, ever since they first came out really, and it was when I started my YouTube channel. This was my primary bushcraft knife. I never actually did a review of it before because there's so many reviews already on YouTube of this knife, but I've not used it very much recently because I've been trying out other knives to do reviews on, but this is an awesome knife. It's really good. Let's start with the sheath. So we've got this snap here, which is a really nice idea. So what it does is, where you've got the little finger guard there, that just slides beyond the snap, and that gives you excellent retention. So while you're hiking around, you can have that snap down and you're never going to lose your knife, unless the belt loop breaks or something. It's possible, but while you're in camp, you can just leave that unfastened, and even without the snap, you've got really good retention. So we've got a little hole there so you can have a tie-off point to attach to your leg or whatever. Plastic insert, nice stitching, good quality leather, D-ring at the back and a dangler, good strong looking rivets, and I've had absolutely no problems with this knife whatsoever. So the steel, I believe it's 4140. The steel's actually 4110, 57 on the Rockwell scale. Whereas the carbon steel version is 80 CRV2. So this is a little bit softer steel, and yeah, you're not going to have quite the same edge retention as with the 80 CRV2. 80 CRV2 is an awesome steel, but it won't stay nice and shiny like this. Another difference is the carbon steel version, they grind off a little bit on the top on either side, so it's not quite 90 degrees. It is sharp enough to strike a ferro rod and to do some scraping, but the angle is a little bit, it takes a bit of getting used to get the right angle. So for me, this is the main plus of the stainless steel version, is that, you know, you don't have to readjust the angle if you've not used the knife in a while. So, not sure what the handle material is, but it's some kind of rubbery, hard rubber. It feels like something between rubber and plastic really, but it's really grippy, feels really warm in your hand, which is quite important in these conditions. And yeah, let's have a look at it in action. So we've got a nice Scandi grind. It comes with a very, very slight secondary bevel. This is down to a 0 grind Scandi now. I've removed the secondary bevel. So taking off some finer stuff there. Not quite as sharp as it could be, maybe. The spine, that is. There we go. Strikes a ferro rod just fine. I have said this before, but I really do think that you can trust anything that's made in Finland like this knife is for quality. So really is a very well made knife. So that was actually the first time I've used the ferro rod in this way. I saw this on a video from Felix Zimmer and it seemed like a good idea. I maybe need to practice it a little more. Normally with fat wood at least, I'd pull away like that. This knife is often compared to the Mora Garberg. It's quite similar. With the leather sheath and no multi-mount options or anything like that. From what I've seen of the Garberg, I like this sheath better. The knife, it's very similar, but really I do not think that you will find a better bushcraft knife for the price. I think there are some similar ones. I'm thinking of the Bushcraft and of Joker knives and maybe a few others. But for the price, it's absolutely amazing. It's good quality, great for batoning. You can easily chop off small branches. Long enough handle to use as a draw knife. I think this is quite a good size for a knife blade, for doing rough camp chores, for fine carving, maybe something a bit smaller, but it also works for that. And yeah, highly recommended. So these are only available from Varusteleka. They did seem to stop stocking the stainless versions for a while, but they've got them on their website now, so I'll put a link to that. I'll put a link to the Felix Zimmer video on the ferro rod, and maybe one of my old videos as well. And yeah, well, thank you very much for watching, guys, and please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kukali Bushcraft video. Bye for now.